Bitter quip. Glory to the voices of Nurat, projecting his salutations for all to hear. The grinning blood chanter wraps his staff around the ground, against the ground as you approach. Fatebinder Thorin, I presume his smile quickly retreats, giving way to a sour scowl. I am Bitter Quip. I am here as the emissary of the Scarlet Chorus. He looks at you impatiently. What's life like working with? Can you tell me? Okay, I don't really care about any of this. Well, I do, but like I don't want to sit here and read. I've been reading like non-stop for basically 2 hours. I want to do something. We'll take the water skin. Marcus? Not Marcus. Is you Marcus? I am Lucia. This is Marcus. I read the wrong way around. The disfavored soldier points to the armored man next to her. And you must be the Fatebinder. From under her helm, you hear an audible scoff. We've been assigned to babysit. Okay, assigned to your hospitality. Marcus quickly interjects. While you remain in disfavored ground, if you should need a place to rest, we can make necessary preparations. Oh, I want to kill her so bad. Oh, you fucking don't tell me you're here to babysit me. How have your skills for battle? Lucia, tell me about yourself. What is this? Marcus, I'd like some training. Oh, I can get training? Of course, Fatebinder. Ah! Okay, okay. I don't need to do this, but I do want to maybe increase parry. Okay, so that's the maximum I can train parry with this dude. Can I then come back? Well, if it isn't the Fatebinder, I'd like some training. Finally, some fun to break up the monotony. Okay, so I guess I can only... Yeah, you can only train so often each level. That is handy-dandy to know. But we upped parry. I don't know if that was worthwhile.
You see that?
I didn't know if that was like the only... I didn't realize that you could only train so much per level because I wasn't reading properly. If I had read, I would have known. Okay, let me open it. Oh, well, let me not open this right now. I've got Big Blue Boy.
Reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Okay. The Archon of War pounds his staff on the ground to punctuate his words. A large and imposing man to begin with. His profile is made larger still by his hulking suit of armor that hums with mystic energy.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
The Archon of Secrets passes a scepter between his hands as he speaks, twirling the rod in hypnotic circles. Emerald luminescence seeps from the seams of the Archon's ragged red robes. The glow is most noticeable where his neck ought to be. His mask seems to float and spin, never pivoting or bending naturally. Strange.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
Oh. I kind of want to like big dig this moment, so I'm going to clear my throat. Maybe we just like come out all out and just be like, I'm here to proclaim Kairos' edict. Yeah, let's do it.
Did I give you permission to speak?
Archons of War. The Archon of War turns to you, his blue eyes wide with anger. The many portraits you've seen depict Graven Ash with a stern, unamused countenance. He is even more taciturn in the flesh. I don't know. Bow to the Archons. Apologies for the sudden entrance. I travelled a long way to be here. Glare silently. Fuck this dude, man.
Ah, the Stormcaller. Conveniently late once more. Our eyes and ears tell us you come bearing an edict. The anticipation is killing us.
My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Edring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all.
On the last of his words, the Archon of War glares at the voices of Norat, furrowing his brow as he utters the words camaraderie. Oof. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all. I require no thanks for doing my sworn duty. I come bearing an edict of Kairos. Are you all done bickering? I have an edict to proclaim. Yeah, let's do that.
My dear Binder, we won't be done bickering until the last of Ash's hair falls out. We'll pause for you to read your little missive. Go on, don't keep us all in suspense.
I kind of like this guy. He's like he's like fucking mega troll. I like this dude.
For the second time, Brother Tunon selects you for the glory of proclamation. You should be honored. Tell us, what has the Overlord decided to unleash upon the Oathbreakers?
Okay, the Overlord's loyal servants must hold Ascension Hall by Kairos, Day of Sword, or all the valley shall perish. It seems you need some encouragement to work together. Kairos' edict will end the lives of everyone in this valley unless Ascension Hall is claimed by Kairos. Kairos' Day of Swords. In honor of your incompetence and disarray, the edict will execute every living thing in this valley unless Ascension Hall is taken. Okay. I think they're actually about because I sent images proving my point, including the Wikipedia page, the character whose name I took, and all the images. Okay, well, good luck, bro. Hopefully. We're gonna do this one. The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with warmth as you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment. It's every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in your legs, worn from a long trip down the mountain, bruh, what can I read, feel renewed. The tired limbs now nearly buoyant with vigor, dude.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive.
Okay.
We'll need to advance across the Mittani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to backup Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
The Archon of War taps a finger against his temple. A low rumble escapes from under his beard. Yes, we do need to get them, darling. That will be very adorable. Okay, it'll be nice. It'll be like the Christmas sweaters, but we can wear them year round.
So, you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
The Archon of Secrets passes his scepter from one hand to the next, chuckling softly with each toss. Bicker all you wish, you're just wasting valuable time. Are you too daft? Is your indecision and bickering that that required this edict? Learn to work together or we're all doomed. Remain silent. They call you the Archon of Secrets, but you certainly don't seem to know anything remotely useful. Oh dear. I'm not going to say that, but that is funny. That is pretty funny. Bicker all you wish, you're just saying around time. Indecision. Learn to work together or we're all doomed. Yeah, let's do this one.
Daft? Only fools hate their lives enough to insult our intellect. But, our dear Binder, your invective is not without purpose. Each moment we waste, death by edict draws closer. Graven Ash, we leave you to tackle the river, The chorus will scour the outer valley.
Okay.
So that is what it takes to get you to agree to a plan of action. The threat of death? You place the Overlord in this position with your incessant arguments, but now we've actually agreed to do something. Kairos be praised.
Enough talking, there's work to be done. No more sitting idle. I expect the disfavored to be on the march at once. Listen, alright, I trust you are done acting the clown. No, I don't think I think he's been the only one that's been relatively reasonable. Our lives hang in the balance because you two bicker like children. No, we're gonna do this one.
You've delivered your edict. Do not pretend it gives you the right to give orders to an Archon.
Gives me whatever right I damn well want to do. My lord, Barrick and his band have now drilled on the Echo Call assault plan. The Crescent runners should be briefing him as we speak regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I will dispatch him at once. The Iron Marshal salutes, clapping her gauntlet to her breastplate. And I will ensure the chorus stands ready to march. If the disfavored can take the river, the chorus has the manpower to secure the outer ring of the valley.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunon's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. It feels sarcastic.
I won't let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
Oh, dude, they referenced it. They referenced the game. They said I'd get through the campaign. Does that mean if I do side quests, I'm going to die? The Archon twirls his scepter one last time, then taps the fifth eye of the on the shoulder, and the two depart.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end.
Well, maybe.
Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us.
I mean, they do seem like they're kind of only interested in combat, so potentially,
You've
I don't know, we'll see.
shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us this one last time, to help us wrap up this last objective.
Okay.
If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
I'm short a few scouts, short a few soldiers, short a few everything. I'm sure my brethren would be grateful for the assistance of a skilled outsider. I'd be honored to help. And what of the Scarlet Chorus? How will they be helping? Glare silently. I mean, sure, we'll help. The Iron Marshal salutes Graven Ash, then turns to leave the tent. I'll be at the training grounds, readying the soldiers. Find me there when you are ready. Okay. She pauses, clearing her throat, and though I am loath to mention it, the chorus can likely use your assistance. They certainly won't secure the outer valley on their own. Fifth Eye will be somewhere in that rat's nest they call a camp due east. Seek him out if you must. Okay, now I can finally loot this room. Ironwalker helmet. This is better than something I'm wearing. I don't know which one it's better than. What's this? Broken skull mask. Okay, well, cool. Either way, we got something extra. I can maybe sell them if I don't want them. Let us see what happens. I heard this game was quite short. I wonder how short it actually is. Who was it I was supposed to go to? Iron Marshal. You gonna speak? Don't just coddle the impact. Push back with your shield. Take the momentum. Iron Marshal Arrhenius, field commander of the disfavored, pounds her fist in the air as she calls out to the warriors on the training field. I said eyes on your opponent's waistline. If you spend more than a glance checking his footwork, you've lost. Fatebinder, welcome to our camp. The disfavored officer nods at your approach. Shame you are here to solve another disagreement between what should be allies, though I trust you will once again judge in favor of the hardest working and the most courageous. As mentioned, you're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? Sure. I have brigades amassing along Placid, Echo Call, and Little Tooth crossings. The Vendrian Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against a concerted three-pronged attack. Why did that stump me so much? I have no right to give you orders, but her words falter, a short cough breaking her flow. But we all die to Kairos' edict should we fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of good help. I'll assist. This is the second major attack on the river, correct? What happened last time? Yeah, sure, let me know what happened last time. Defeat in detail. We carved a bloody path up the river, but at the point everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no chorus backup. It was just a few disfavored squads. I can't tell you exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team. She shakes her head, letting out a long, pained sigh. We found bodies washing up in the river for days. It's not often the Tearsmen put up such a good fight. It certainly made us reevaluate the number we'll need to take this valley. Okay. Really? Are you sure our scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy and you just chose to disregard our warnings? She would have handled it. We can pass out blame after war. Only the Oathbreakers matter now. It sounds like your lack of caution is to blame, not the Scarlet's chorus. Do that one. Quite right. Getting our emotions into the mix won't hasten this campaign. What's the value of the crossing? I have no time for this. I'll assist. Then our plan might just work. The Iron Marshal lifts her gauntlet close to her face, shifting her eyes from you to the metal articulations. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon, the Adjudicator, selects only the most capable minds for his court, and I trust you will honor us all on the field. And Antio will be leading the charge at the Echo Call crossing. Assisting you will be Barrick of the Stone Shields. She points to a heavily armored soldier standing sentry at the edge of the training field. Before you ask, no, the Forge-bound weren't sloshed on Dappleseed when they fitted his armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and his armor doesn't exactly come off. Tactically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise it's something of a curse. Tapping her helmet twice, Erenios signals to the hulking presence. Barrick, come meet the Fatebinder. The soldier that steps up to you better resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor fused into a vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, that is awful. Wait, his armor's molded to him. But, like, that means he can't shit. So he's just got, like, crap, like, bubbling between the blades and the... Oh, that's horrible.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
Barrett returns your nod. Silent, save for the creaking articulations in his alloyed carapace.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
No, I encountered Barrick in the Starwood campaign, though he appears much changed. He's an excellent soldier.
You're generous to say so. I'm afraid I left the better part of myself on the killing fields of Stalwart. But it's still in my pride and honor to serve the Legion.
His voice falters. You can't tell if it's hesitation or regret that stalls him. Fatebinder, we will be joining. The Fatebinder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help, and more importantly, if my worries come true and the chorus tries to impede the mission, we will have an observer from the court on our side.
Better to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
He nods to you, his armor creaking as he bends his neck. I ask that Barrick accompany you there to arbitrate. Oh, dude, I know the word as well. As soon as I realized what it was, arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Chorus. Echo Call Crossing is now unlocked on the world map. Okay, Barrick, you've been without cohorts since the last Battle of Stalwart. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling wagons and leading training drills. She plants her hand on her hips and speaks in clipped official terms. Ash has assigned you to the Fatebinder's service. You're to assume this task is ongoing until we find a more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching end of the war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? Barrick regards the Iron Marshal in oppressive silence. That's an order, Barrick. She shakes her head and sighs, returning her focus to you. He can be as stubborn as pulling a spire out of the earth, but... oh my jeez, I need to take a second. There's been so much reading, dude. But he's a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. I'm honored to have a member of the Iron Legion at my side. I do mind, but I'll allow it anyway. Sure, we're on it. Why not? Excellent. I look forward to your success in the field. Okay, so I got an extra fella. We got an extra feller. So what is he high in? He's got high might. He's got high resolve. What does he actually use? That's probably better. Like, what weapons does he use? He's sword and shield. Okay, so we don't need two-hand to be going up. This does increase law. This one increases what? This one increases... Okay, so might is one-handed. Sure, we'll bump up might there, I think. Let's do that, and then... Oh, fuck! Dude, what the fuck? Okay. He has Punisher and Sentinel. Issue a mocking invitation challenging enemies to attack Barrick. Oh, 100%, dude. I need a taunt. Yes, give me that fucking taunt, bro. Let's go. I got a taunt. Big boy.
Will do.
Now I can also come up here and... Oh, wait, hold on. I see something. There's this potion. We got Staggering Burn. Plus 40 armor. Oh, it's Corrode. Okay, so it makes them weaker. I can also give him training. I'm going to do that before we head out. What if it isn't Fatebinder? Let's see what you do. What training do you do? For this guy, dodge one-handed weapons or athletics. Oh, hell yeah, let's do some one-handed weapons. Let's get him trained up a little bit, eh? Get back down here and then grab all of them and let's skedoodle on to the next place. Oh wait, hold on. She wants to talk to me. How did you do that? Verse looks at you with a quizzical expression. Do what? Back in the Archon's war tent, you cast an edict as casually as reading a supply shipment. How did you do that? Well, I've done it before. There's nothing really. I don't wish to discuss it. Don't I look stupid? You were the one who cast the Edict of Storms on Stalwart, didn't you? The one that tore the battlefield apart with the cyclone of Kairos' anger. Conquest, that was me, alright? Well, call me impressed. Considering that considering that you've read the words of Kairos more than once, I'm surprised that you're even alive to tell it. Your vocal cords should have turned to ash by now. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It's just worth recognizing that you've done not only recognizing what you've done. Not only are you Tunon's Fatebinder, you're the mouthpiece of the Overlord. Gives me plenty of reason to stick around. You're going places. I want to see where they lead. Right. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, so this is Scarlet. We've got the Scarlet Chorus camp and the bridge. I want to go check out the camp first. Ambush. Your path is blocked by a small group of Vendrian Guard. You can go no further till you deal with them. Ooh. Combat. Finally, something that isn't just reading. Okay, we get a bit of strategy.